Sister Wives showed that Kody Brown has been having problems with many of his kids. But now, Mykelti Brown Padron reveals appalling tea about her dad and his kids outside Robyn Brown's household. Sister Wives shows the divide. During Sister Wives Season 19, fans have seen that Kody Brown's relationships with many of his kids have deteriorated. When the pandemic was at its peak, the family was quickly divided. Kody's relationship with Gabe and Garrison was a major wedge. Now, with Garrison's passing and Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown leaving, the OG3's kids seem to be uninterested in reconciliation. However, in the early episodes of Season 19, Mykelti almost seemed to benefit when her siblings were quarreling with her dad. Kody was far more complimentary of Mykelti, which was affection she was craving. Mykelti Brown reveals appalling tea about Kody and Non-Robyn Kids. On Reddit, several Sister Wives fans discussed how Mykelti Brown Padron has confirmed her siblings are sick of their dad. She says that Kody Brown's relationships with Mary, Janelle, and Christine Brown's kids are so bad there are only 3 still talking to him. One Reddit user reposted a TikTok video from Brittany with that realitative. The clip had the text, "Kody Brown has gone no contact with his kids." Mykelti confirms. Not only did it touch on the money struggles of the family, but it brushed over Robyn's flagrant spending on dolls and doll clothes before getting to the tea Mykelti spilled. While it doesn't say which 3 of the OG3's kids are still in contact, Brittany says that Mykelti talked about it on her Patreon channel. The initial Reddit poster speculated, "My guess for this 3 would be Logan, Gwen, and Mykelti." Based on he was at Logan and Gwen's weddings, and Gwen does still live in Flagstaff. Additionally, the video talks about Mykelti alluding to her siblings, protecting their hearts, and block out negativity. Furthermore, Kody isn't making any effort because he was rejected when he tried to reach out. Who are the 3 still standing? After the original poster made their guess about who Mykelti Brown Padron was referring to, several other Sister Wives fans hedged their bets. Another fan is betting the 3 still standing are Mykelti, Truly, Ysabel. Many other fans echoed the same sentiment. Someone else replies, "Yes, this is it." Truly because she's underaged, Ysabel because Truly doesn't like to visit her dad without protection, and Mykelti because she is desperate for her father's love, sadly. However, someone else believes Savannah Brown would give Kody respect if he made the effort. A user says Savannah may be one of the kids in contact with him. She said she would meet him where he's at, which is incredibly mature. Let's speculate. Mykelti, Truly, and Savannah. Mykelti Brown Padron has a track record. However, some people doubt whether Mykelti Brown Padron really knows or is even telling the truth. Furthermore, while she may have said only 3, Mykelti may have been speaking figuratively, meaning most of the kids are estranged. Unfortunately, Mykelti has a track record for stirring up fans for reactions. One fan says, "I really don't think any of the boys has a relationship with Kody. They've been hurt too much, time and time again, and lost all respect for him. I really don't think any of the boys has a relationship with Kody. They've been hurt too much, time and time again, and lost all respect for him." While many people think that Mykelti Brown is one of the 3 discussed, the clip revealed her relationship isn't as great as she would like. Additionally, someone reminded other people that Mykelti mentioned not being on good terms with Robyn Brown. They say, everyone keeps saying Mykelti is one of the 3, but didn't she say on her Patreon that whatever happened at the funeral, she was no longer on speaking terms with Kody and Robyn? I don't know. I think Mykelti is starving for attention and will say anything to get some. Which 3 kids would you guess are still talking to Kody Brown? Do you think Mykelti Brown Padron specifically meant only 3 kids? Or was she illustrating that most of the family isn't talking to him? Do you believe Mykelti? Are you ready to see the new episodes of Sister Wives Season 19, Part 2? Drop your comments below. The Brown family, stars of the popular reality TV show Sister Wives, have long been a source of fascination for viewers who follow their complex polygamous lifestyle. From Kody Brown's multiple wives to the struggles of the children trying to navigate their unique family dynamics, the family has been under the microscope for over a decade. Yet, as the years have passed, things have become more complicated, especially when it comes to Kody's relationship with his children from his previous marriages. One of the most recent and shocking developments comes from Mykelti Brown, Kody's daughter, with his second wife, Christine. Known for her candidness and ability to share her perspective on the family, Mykelti recently dropped some bombshell revelations that have stunned Sister Wives fans. In a candid conversation, Mykelti shared some appalling truths about her father, Kody, and his relationship, or lack thereof, with his children from his non-Robyn marriages. These revelations have sent shockwaves through the Sister Wives community, raising questions about Kody's parenting, his favoritism toward Robyn's children, and the emotional toll this dynamic has taken on his children from his earlier marriages. Let's dive into what Mykelti revealed, why it's caused such a stir, and what it says about the Brown family's internal dynamics. The tea that shocked fans. While Sister Wives has long hinted at Kody's complicated relationships with his children from his other marriages, Mykelti's recent comments on social media and in interviews have pulled back the curtain on some very uncomfortable truths. According to Mykelti, Kody's favoritism toward Robyn's children has reached a level of neglect and emotional harm for his other kids, particularly those from his marriage with Christine. During a recent live stream and in discussions on her social media accounts, Mykelti, who is now a mother herself, revealed that Kody's behavior toward his non-Robyn kids has been nothing short of appalling. She shared that, over the years, Kody's relationship with his children from Christine, Janelle, and his earlier marriages has deteriorated to the point where his involvement in their lives is minimal at best. According to Mykelti, there were numerous occasions where Kody would choose to prioritize Robyn's children, who are his biological children by Robyn, over spending time with his older kids. This pattern of behavior has left many of Kody's children feeling neglected, unsupported, and emotionally abandoned. Mykelti's comments paint a picture of a man who, despite having so many children from different marriages, seems to have relegated his responsibility as a father to the background, favoring his newer, younger children over the older ones who have grown up with him. Fans were left speechless as Mykelti opened up about how Kody would often cancel plans with his children from Christine and Janelle to prioritize his time with Robyn and her kids. She explained that while Kody claimed to be too busy or too overwhelmed to spend quality time with the non-Robyn kids, he was more than willing to engage with Robyn's children on a regular basis. This favoritism didn't just affect Kody's relationship with his older kids, it also created friction within the family dynamic, as many of the non-Robyn children began to feel like they were second-class citizens in their own home. The emotional toll on Kody's older kids. One of the most troubling aspects of Mykelti's revelations was the emotional toll that Kody's favoritism has taken on his children. Mykelti, who is now an adult and has her own children, expressed how difficult it was growing up in a family where she was often neglected by her father. She explained that Kody's lack of emotional availability left her and other children in the family feeling like they didn't matter to him. "I know it was hard for my brothers and sisters too," Mykelti said in one of her live streams. "We all had our own struggles with it. You want to feel like your dad loves you equally, But when he's constantly telling you that he doesn't have time for you, it hurts. The pain of growing up with a father who didn't show up for them as much as he did for Robyn's kids has been a recurring theme in Mykelti's discussions. While Kody's actions were always a point of contention within the family, Mykelti's words have brought this dynamic into sharper focus. She spoke candidly about how difficult it was to watch Kody shower Robyn's children with attention, while his older children were left to fend for themselves emotionally. This favoritism, Mykelti explained, had lasting consequences on her relationship with Kody, as well as her relationship with her half-siblings. The divide between Robyn's children and the older kids from Kody's previous marriages became increasingly apparent as the years went on, creating a rift that was hard to mend. For Mykelti, this rift became all the more painful as she grew older and realized just how much Kody's choices had affected the emotional well-being of his other children. Kody's relationship with Robyn, a family at the center of the storm. To understand the full impact of Mykelti's revelations, it's important to consider the role Robyn has played in Kody's life and in the lives of his children. From the very beginning of their relationship, Kody's bond with Robyn has been at the center of much of the family's drama. Robyn's arrival in Kody's life was a turning point in the family dynamic. And since then, it's been clear that Kody's devotion to her has significantly altered his relationships with the other wives and their children. Robyn's children, who Kody adopted when they married, have been the focus of Kody's attention for years. In fact, some fans have argued that Kody's shift toward Robyn and her kids has created a toxic environment in the family, one that has led to growing resentment from the other wives and children. Mykelti's revelations add fuel to this fire, highlighting the deepening divide between Robyn's children and those from Kody's previous marriages. Kody's deep affection for Robyn and her children seems to have overshadowed his role as a father to the older kids, making it even more difficult for his non-Robyn children to find their place in the family. Mykelti's revelations about how Kody's children felt marginalized by his favoritism toward Robyn's kids point to a deeper issue of neglect that has persisted for years. While Kody may deny this favoritism, the pain it caused his other children is impossible to ignore. The impact on the Brown family dynamic. Mykelti's comments are not just about Kody's behavior. They are also a reflection of the fractured family dynamic that has plagued the Browns for years. The emotional fallout from Kody's favoritism is far-reaching, affecting his relationship with his children, his wives, and even his role as a patriarch. While some fans have been quick to defend Kody, pointing out that polygamy is difficult and that balancing multiple relationships is a challenge, Mykelti's revelations suggest that Kody's actions have gone beyond the normal struggles of polygamous family life. For many fans, Mykelti's comments shed light on the toxic undercurrents that have existed within the Brown family for a long time. These issues were always present, but were often overlooked or downplayed on sister wives. Mykelti's bold statements provide a much-needed perspective on how the family's dynamic is affecting the children, who have had to navigate their place within a complicated family structure. Conclusion: a family divided. Mykelti Brown's shocking revelations about her father, Kody, and the way he's treated his non-Robyn kids have opened up a can of worms about the dysfunctional dynamics within the Brown family. The favoritism, neglect, and emotional distance that Kody has shown toward his older children have created lasting wounds that may never fully heal. As the Sister Wives franchise continues, it's clear that the family's internal strife is far from over. Mykelti's boldness in speaking out about her father's behavior has ignited a conversation that fans and viewers of the show will continue to grapple with. Ultimately, these revelations may be the key to understanding the true cost of Kody's polygamous lifestyle and how it has shaped the lives of his children in ways that no one could have anticipated.